Democrats' midterm secret. One word that could win the election. With just 100 days left until the midterm elections, one thing has become surprisingly clear. Democrats know exactly what election they want to run. Republicans, on the other hand, are still trying to figure it out. This isn't about policy. Republicans certainly have plenty of issues that resonate with voters. What we're talking about here is much simpler: the story. Decades of studying how people make decisions show that voters don't approach elections issue by issue. They don't carry a mental spreadsheet comparing tax policy, border security, or education reform. Instead, they simplify. They look for one overarching idea that helps them make sense of everything else. And that's precisely what Democrats have done. They've taken a complicated election and reduced it to a single, powerful word: affordability. Housing, that's affordability. Groceries, affordability. Healthcare, insurance, childcare, all fit under the umbrella of affordability. Whether or not you agree with their solutions, from a communications perspective, this is incredibly powerful. They've given voters a clear lens through which to view every rising cost, reinforcing the same central story. Great messaging doesn't just communicate, it organizes. Republicans, meanwhile, have no shortage of winning issues: immigration, crime, government spending, taxes, energy, education, China, day. These are all important conversations, and many poll extremely well, but they remain individual conversations. Collectively, they don't tell one unified story. That's the critical difference between having a message and having a menu. One offers clarity, the other offers choices. And as anyone who studies persuasion knows, clarity almost always wins. Republicans' closest thing to a national message is that Democrats have become too extreme, too far left, too ideological, too willing to expand government into every part of American life. While this energizes their base and persuades some independents, notice where it starts. It starts with Democrats. Affordability, on the other hand, starts with voters. That's a fundamental difference. Most Americans aren't waking up asking whether Washington has embraced democratic socialism. They are asking why groceries still cost so much, why buying a home feels out of reach, and they are looking at their insurance bills and child care costs. Democrats have decided that every road leads back to those voter concerns. Republicans are still asking voters to connect the dots across half a dozen different conversations. With only 100 days left, the biggest advantage Democrats have isn't necessarily on the issues themselves. It's that they've decided what this election is truly about. Republicans haven't. And in politics, the party that defines the election usually starts with the upper hand. The next 100 days won't just determine who wins the House or Senate. They'll determine which story voters carry with them into the voting booth. Because elections are rarely won by the party with the longest list of arguments. They are won by the party that gives people the simplest way to understand the moment they are living through.